Right guys, my review of the Doom Dark Ages after streaming it for one time and playing for a couple of hours actually. And honestly guys, I played Doom for the first time in my life. I understand that it's not the classical shooter game, no, the first series of which came out in 1993 and it was a revolutionary game by the time. Probably even the first-person shooter, where you were playing some sort of the Doom guy, as right now by the way, demolishing demons. And it was kind of the simple made at the same time, so people run it on absolutely every sort of the hardware. Unlike right now with the Doom Dark Ages, this game is damn thirsty. And there were later Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 3, and then there was the break of 12 years in development of the game series. And then in 2006 there was the Doom Reboot series released. It was really fast, violent as hell and metal, all of those terms I may introduce into today's game, Doom the Dark Ages. So big cannons cannot cope with that, but I can do it, right? Wow, really nice cannon. And yeah, I watched some of the streamers who played the previous games, but I never ever played it myself, and I was actually a little shocked playing it yesterday. I guess that this fresh release was really for me to try. About the plot, if we speak about the plot in the Doom series, the events of the Dark Ages are happening as the prequel to the Doom which was released in 2016, so remastered series. So we see the intervention of those demons into mysterious world, and definitely surroundings world, it is made absolutely great. And about the Doom Slayer, the guy who we play, well, you played before it became the Slayer. So yeah, the plot is there, it's kind of interesting, but the game is about pure rush adrenaline shooting. And actually I was surprised that the game straight away gives you this opportunity to rush, to jump, to run, to shoot and throw your shield to eliminate enemies in different ways. This one we're gonna get rid of like this. And with next one we're gonna press R. Nice. Well, I just passed the chapter 1 and I'm now on chapter 2, and I'm very surprised in how creative developers could be with those kind of the shooter games. So then you get used to the way of how to deal with those demons, of how to zero them. Well, the game gives you the totally other vector of the possible development and upgrade of your weaponry. You may throw your shield, you may jump with your shield, you may hit your enemy with fist, you may fire, you may do different stuff. And sometimes I find myself even confusing of what I should use this time, and the way how you use your own weaponry, well, it might determine the outcome of the battle itself. Yeah, it's not like a realistic shooter as Stalker, for example, but it is very close to the Serious Sam. It gives you the action, but at the same time you have map, you have different options for upgrade, you have the plot, and you have the story, you have wonderful decorations, you have the character. And I think that combination is what people love or like in Doom. And yeah, you have lots of the crazy violence happen on your screen while playing the game, but how else can you deal with those creatures from hell? And while playing, you're not bothered, you're tired, you're explained with everything, the menu is, I would say, nice, but sometimes it could be confusing, like right at the beginning I wasn't able to find the start button at once. But I think they will polish everything of that with patches. Well, Doom also has or had a significant problem. Somehow game crashed many of the times, not for me, but for many of the players. It was happening like for 2 days after the game was released. Well, it seems like they fixed everything and I installed the latest drivers on Nvidia and it hasn't crashed for me so far. So I played it yesterday for 1 hour with something and you already saw some of the cutscenes with me playing it, and I'm gonna stream it today because this game is kind of interesting. It's not for everyone, it's not intellectual game, but it's just fun to relieve the pressure of your daily life. a perfect variant if you want to put your brain aside for some time and enjoy kind of the good graphics, very nicely modeled battle mechanics, and just how smoothly the game is going. Well, at least on my personal computer, it goes very good. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the RTX 5090 to upgrade my personal computer to install the best GPU out there, but I'm still thinking because it is quite expensive. So 4090 I have is pretty much good for any game nowadays. And should I say something bad about the game? Well, in this context, it is kind of demanding for your hardware. The recommended RAM is 32. And also the game, how it is kind of pricey. On Steam, I purchased it for roughly 80 euros, which I paid for the basic variant. So far for the first day playing that game, I would put it like 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I think it's kind of the high mark for the shooter, with the straightforward logic of the plot. So is it worth buying? Well, I think it is. And I'll play and stream this game for the next at least a week. And could it be the game of the year? Well, I don't think so, but we'll see. Probably it will win some of the nominations. The strongest part of the game is the mechanics of the fights. I really enjoy the variety of the tools which you could use to eliminate your enemy. Yeah, sometimes you may find yourself in kind of the chaos situation, surrounded by many of the enemies, but after all, you can handle it. So as for the battle mechanics, I would say it's one of the best games I have ever played. And it is well predicted. So I would say that the game is good, but still I like standard Serious Sam more somehow, maybe because of nostalgia. But yeah, modern day Doom is also nice, especially those locations, bosses. Well, it is a nice game to play, I would say, honestly. So guys, it's all what I want to say today. Ciao.